Taylor sold almost 1.3 million copies of Red in its first week. She's making, you know, huge strides here, breaking records, and she's grabbing everyone.
She does come from that Nashville past, and she's always been championed as this songwriter. That's what she does. She writes her own songs, which differentiates her from so many of the other pop stars.
No matter what you're going through, if you need a song, you can find it somewhere on the record.
The sound of Red reflects that, in the sense that it has something for everyone.
She has sort of been this kind of like quiet little secret for years now.
I think everybody's surprised that The Blessed Unrest was nominated in this category. It wasn't like this huge hit album.
It's not something people were talking about, and yet if you sit down and listen to it, it's a really good record.
The coolest thing is that in sharing that message, people have been so willing to be vulnerable right back, and you know, they're writing me notes and stories about what Brave has inspired them to do in their lives.
If that song doesn't make you feel something, then I'm worried about you.
She'll have the kind of career that exists. Classify her how you will. She'll still be there at the end.
Honestly, show you how to turn it up a notch. First you get a swimming pool full of liquor, then you dive in.
If Kendrick Lamar can win, essentially putting together like a purist hip-hop record, it would be huge for the culture. LA would lose its mind. He's one of the few that are still about destroying, annihilating every single verse, every single person. He just wants to eat MCs.
He's bringing like real lyrical hip-hop back.
Grammy voters seem to realize that Good Kid, Mad City is that rare album that may come to define a decade.
She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky.
You cannot deny that Get Lucky was huge. This song could not be avoided this summer.
There was so much anticipation for Random Access Memory because it had been a long time since the last Daft Punk record. In the time that passed since the last record, the whole EDM movement grew up.
They have been very well respected in the electronic community for a very long time.
They know no boundaries, and they are continuously evolving.
I mean, that's the thing that had eluded Daft Punk, you know, for the longest time, was the real breakout smash single. And this did it.
I'm gonna pop some tags, only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up.
He grew up in Seattle. Like, what other rapper is like from Seattle?
They played every festival in the Northwest for about 10 years now.
It's an independent, truly independent album, came out and then caught fire.
What they talk about and what they sing about and their videos really reflect who they are.
Seeing Macklemore writing a song that's very clearly a response to, I'm not really wearing Gucci and Versace like that. I can't do that. Those images and those ideas are getting a little bit exhausted at this point, and I think a lot of people were waiting for somebody to say it.
One man's trash, that's another man's come up.
I'm gonna pop some tags, only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up.